Okay, Coach, 3 years, 9 straight regular season tournament titles. It was a battle today, as you said, a grind. Just talk about today's matches.
Well, the first one was against a very good North Dakota team. They're going to win a lot of matches, and beating them on their home floor with a good crowd and being down a match point, I think said a lot about our team. We started off playing really well. First 2 sets, controlled it, even though they were really tight at the end of the sets, hit for a really high percentage. North Dakota made a couple of good adjustments. I think our pin hitters started running out of gas a little bit there in the middle of the match, and then it became a dogfight in the 5th set. We really needed a good start in that 5th set after losing 2 straight to push it to that 5th, and I think we went up 5-1 to start, and again I think they went up 15-14, and so then they served it in the net, which revived us a little bit, and then we finished with 2 good plays and snuck out the win. And then had a really quick turnaround with Omaha, about an hour and a half break there, and you could tell that we just didn't have our legs, but really grinded out another win, even though it wasn't easy.
Talk about your pin players. Cat Gibson named the tournament MVP, and she had a fantastic first match today against North Dakota, setting a single match for kills with 27.
Yeah, she had a great tournament. Played well all the way around, aggressive on the back row with her attacking, aggressive with her jump serve. Can't say enough for her and Lexie. They took a lot of swings, a lot of jumps, and we even pulled Lexie there in that 3rd match because it seemed like she was out of gas and needed her to come back in the 3rd and 4th set, and she was a big part of us pulling away and hitting for a really high percentage in the 3rd and 4th set against Omaha. So, but yeah, Kate, great start to the season. We're going to rely a lot on her and Lexie and Cat, our pin hitters, because we're still working out our serve receive, but all 3 of them did a really nice job.
And talk about Aubrey. She obviously had a career match with 63 assists, and then she came back and did another good job in the last match. Talk about her play. Just solid
all weekend. That's what she does, and she's on track to just smash the career record at Ole Miss. We know that she'll keep us in a lot of the games. And not only does she do it with her setting, but she had some really timely dumps in that North Dakota match, some timely blocks this weekend when we needed it, and she's our leader, and we're going to play off how well she puts the ball in position for our hitters.
Talk about the freshmen who got to play this weekend, Nio and Emily and Nicole.
Yeah, they fit right in. You could tell there were some nerves early yesterday, and even at times today, maybe here and there, but they're learning, picking up the speed of the game. Nicole had a great tournament, over 4 digs a set. Nio, some timely blocks, some timely kills, and then certain things that don't show up in the box score with getting some good touches on the block to slow it down so we can transition. Emily, it was nice to be able to get her in a couple of matches so that she can play in front of her friends and family. And I think she'll steady out. I think it was just some of these times early in the season, it's just to get them used to playing. And one thing too I want to say for Taylor Alexander is, she finished really strong in that last match, and from the first match of having 8 blocks, and then the last match I think she had 7 or 8 kills and only 1 error. So if we can get our middles to put it together from an offensive standpoint, we could be just keep improving it and be really tough.
Thanks.